What is going on, guys? It's DJ here, Money by the Mile. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's talk about, since I'm going to California, let's talk about the new law. I mean, there's not much to talk about, really. You got a lot of people out there, thinking that the world's coming to an end. But reality-wise, it's really not. It's not that big of a deal. It's a big deal if you live in California. If you don't live in California, then don't go there unless you want to change the way you do business. I mean, it doesn't really affect all truck drivers. It just affects 1099 drivers and contractors. And, that's the biggest thing is, it affects the owner operators. But, there's solutions to every problem. California's just doing this to make money. And, plus, they can't have companies changing from one tax bracket to another, so they have to, they got to put a stop to this. So I can understand, what they're doing. And, so anyway, the thing is that if you got several options if you are an owner operator and live in California. Okay, you can, one, go out, get your own authority, make an LLC, and pay yourself, through the LLC or through a payroll company, that's what I recommend. It keeps you out of trouble. So, you hire a payroll company to take taxes out and pay you just like an employee. Okay, so you have two accounts. You have an operating account and you have a payroll account. It's really not that complicated. The other option is if you're in California, move. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, if they start doing it all over the United States, then, that's going to become a problem. But it's, again, it's really not that big of a deal. So, stop listening to all the hype and all the panic, because really, reality-wise, it's not that complicated. It takes you about, a couple hours to open up a corporation, and, you can hire a payroll company, which if you only have one truck, a lot of them aren't going to mess with them, but there are some payroll companies that do. But as long as you're taking taxes out of your paychecks, there's nothing the state can do. And, the other thing is that, California doesn't have the manpower to control this. Okay? They do not have extra DOT to go around checking every truck out there. My buddy just went in and he said they didn't even check anything. They gave him the go-ahead and flagged him through. So, I don't know what they're doing. I wouldn't really be that concerned about it. The other thing is that if they do this all over the United States, then then it could become an issue for everyone. But again, it's not that complicated. They just want you, they just want you to become an LLC or a corporation and pay yourself through your corporation, and which you should be doing anyway. I mean, if you're a sole proprietor out here and you run somebody over in your truck, and you're not an LLC and you're not a corporation, you could be liable for everything out of pocket. That means the hospital bills. That means they can come after your home. They can come after your cars. They can come after your boats, your motorcycles, whatever it is that you own. They can come after all that. So you should LLC yourself or corporate yourself anyway, and that's just my suggestion. I mean, there's going to be a lot of guys out there thinking they know everything about everything. They've been owner operating now for like 3 years, or they're a lease driver and they think they know everything about trucking and they don't have a clue. But you know what? I have my own company. I have trucks over the road. I have trucks locally. If you need my help, let me know. I do charge a consultant fee, but I can set everything up for you. Just drop a link in the message box there, and I can help you out. But you know, it's not that big of a deal, especially if you're a company driver. You ain't got nothing to worry about, you know. But you know what's this? You know what this might do? It might just clean up these Russian mafia companies, you know, that are, you know, if someone's paying you $10.99 and you're driving for them, they're not doing that. Just so you know, they're not doing that for you. That's not a benefit for you. That's a benefit for them. Okay? The reason they do that is so that they don't have to pay you. A company over a certain size has to pay. They have to have health insurance. A company over a certain size have to pay, you know, take your taxes, pay part of your Social Security, you know, offer 401k and all this stuff. These Russian companies out there in Chicago, that's the only reason they do it. They're not doing it to benefit you, okay? Just the same thing with the lease deals with these companies. It is not a benefit for you. Nobody's gonna give you something for free. If you want to become an owner-operator, you need to go out and get a loan through a bank and become an owner-operator. Do not mess with these companies, man. They don't care about you. You're just a number. And especially, you know, these companies out there in Chicago and Juliet and all that. You all know what I'm talking about. So, you know, stay away from them. They want to 1099 you for their benefit, not yours. They don't give a shit about your benefits. They give a shit about that. But hey, listen, if you guys like what you're hearing, please subscribe, like the channel. It helps out the algorithm. Well, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it helps out the channel. And you know, if I don't, to be quite honest with you, if I don't start getting more views and likes, I'm probably gonna not be doing any more videos. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope this helped. Later.